Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Badlands crew. And good news, I did find those new options they added to the game. Very obviously, they're in the options. I forgot that you can click these different things. Look, it's been a rough morning. Okay, so here that is. Avoid obstacles. No, I turned that off. Follow roads. That's fine by me. I'm glad these are separate options. And then I turned the difficulty up to hardest because I don't know. It was on normal. Let's try hardest. We'll see how that goes. What's the worst that happens, right? I mean, but let's be honest, people, like, never die. They're not being taken out. They're not even, like, passing out. On the rare occasion they do, it's pretty benign. Defend. I don't really want those items. Like, I'll do these things if there's a good mission reward, but so far, these aren't them. Ooh, 50 nuke ornaments. Okay. That's kind of a big deal. God, I hate doing these ones on camera. I wish I would have seen this. Maybe I would have done this off camera. But 50 nuke ornaments is a lot of nuke ornaments. Just to kind of ignore. But we'll see how the new difficulty is, I guess. Maybe this will be less just parking here, waiting for it to be over, and a lot more actually like, oh my god. That really wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's go ahead and we'll just rotate out there, I guess. I don't know. Speed up time. Maybe we should be rotating in here because those people are coming from the north and they're in there, so maybe we'll go inside. Though I guess time is faster out here, so maybe let the towers deal with them. Shoot that guy. Who are you looking at? Well, they definitely seem a lot tankier. Normally these people would have blown right the hell up immediately. No, we don't seem to be taking any, like, more experience or anything from it. But feeling like I actually have to use my waste abilities is kind of nice. Wait, what are we doing here? Okay. There we go. That guy should just flip around and explode. There he goes. Nice. I was gonna say, are we fighting somebody else I don't know about? There we go. Nice. All right. Might as well hop on that guy real quick. We don't even use that thing anymore, so it's nice to... This. Yeah. I feel like all it's really done is kind of make them tankier. But that's okay. Maybe not that tanky. Just sniping them out through that dust. There he goes. I think we got the driver on that one. Yep, sure did. Perfect. We do have one slug storm on there, which is nice. When they're close like this is a great weapon. I think this would be a great weapon for the slug storm. Or a great mission for the slug storm. Just because they're constantly up on us. But missions where we're out driving around and people are approaching us from far away. Maybe not so much. Taking bases, defending bases. Slug storm, yeah, I can see that. if, you know, you wanted to take the time to have multiple battle wagons or micromanage them by just replacing them as you go. I don't know. I don't know if you'd want to do that. I think what would be very beneficial is if they had if you had a second battle wagon, and maybe you can, I don't know, but you can just like copy and paste the one you have, so you didn't have to sit there and micromanage, like do each piece. That'd be kind of nice. So it's been a busy week for me. It's been another like probably 6-7 hours, maybe. It's more realistic. Maybe I was exaggerating hours finishing like just painting a deck. I had already done it like months ago, like the first coat, cleaned it off, stripped it off, did the first coat, a real sloppy first coat just to, you know, get stuff on it. And then it's done nothing but rain like since then. Cold and rain every day off I've had since then, so it's been almost 2 months. Finally finished that up. Finishing touches. It's dreadful. I'm glad it's done. I was real excited at first, and then after like 20 some hours, you're just happy that's done and tell yourself never again, even though you know you will do it again. And then we had a wedding yesterday, which was a Thursday. Yeah, that's right. It was a nice Thursday afternoon wedding. It was a very nice wedding. And I think they said like $5,000 or whatever on the venue by doing it on Thursdays. Yeah, I'm sure you did, because nobody wants a venue on a Thursday. But I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I like people a lot, but I think it's kind of rude to have a wedding on a Thursday. It's because like I had to take off work for it. Like the ceremony started at 4. Like, I don't get off work till 5:30. And I imagine I'm not the only one. Not to mention, like, people have to go to work the next morning. I was lucky that it didn't. We just happened to be, like, kind of closed. But my girlfriend was like, well, you know, it'll probably last till, like, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I said, no, it won't. There's no way it's gonna... It's a Thursday. A lot of people were probably up this morning at, like, 6 o'clock going to work and stuff. She's like, yeah, but it's a wedding. Okay, it's a Thursday. It did not. I think it finished at like 8:30, which is a very reasonable time for a Thursday. It was a nice wedding. Just strange. There's other strange things about it, but by all means, a very, very nice, fun wedding. Nothing crazy happened. I've officiated weddings for friends before, and some crazy things happened. I literally had the worst that I had, and it was a pretty decent wedding, and it was a pretty nice wedding, like venue and everything like that. But let me think who it was. It was the bride's father getting a lap dance in the middle of the dance floor by the bride's stepmother, where the bride's mother got jealous and joined in. So here is the father-in-law, I'm sorry, the bride's father, getting a lap dance by the current wife and ex-wife at the wedding dance floor. And that's about when I said, I think it's time for me to go home. And I did. I said, it's not going to get any better from here. I got the food. It was delicious. We did the ceremony. It was done. I've seen enough. And it did, from what I understand, it did get worse from there. It's the only time I've done like 10 weddings or so. Some of them, most of them smaller, like just people wanting to elope real quick. Why not have a friend do it for them? You know, I don't charge anybody. So like, I'm happy to do it for them. You want to go into a park and get married? Great, perfect. But I've done probably like maybe like 4 or 5 like actual like proper weddings with a venue and all that stuff. And that was by far the strangest one. But most of them are usually just very nice, normal weddings, as you would expect. That's, people are like, do you ever regret saying that you're going to do it? Regret's maybe a strong word, but that's the only one if I was close to like saying regret or wish I didn't or whatever, or was not proud of the wedding maybe that I was a part of, that would probably be the only one. Ooh, people getting smacked down. Okay. Back up. Nope, trouble. Let's get that custom beats out there. And you know what? You might as well heal because things are happening. And we'll just get that, I think. I'm not sure why we're not... Oh, Hilm? Oh, Hilm's down on the wheel. That's why we're not driving. There we go. Yeah, you know. Adventures. Stories. But it was... I shouldn't say unseasonably warm yesterday for the wedding we were at. It was very beautiful. It was outside. I mean, it is June, but lately it's been nothing but like rainy, cloudy, 60-degree days. And yesterday it was a very solid like 87 degrees outside. And while some people there might have been wearing jeans and like polos, which is fine if that's the kind of wedding you're going to. This was not that kind of wedding. It was a very nice venue. So I wore a three-piece suit as I do to weddings, typically, if they're that kind of wedding. Just because I like to dress up. I'm a nurse. I don't... Whoa, what is this guy doing to me? They're breaking all my stuff, man. Yeah, gate him. Who's got the slug storm? Will you screw that guy up real hard? I'm not a big fan of what's happening here. Alpaca, are you working on something? Yeah, he is. Okay. Alpaca, you're my fast repair guy, right? I wish it would tell me here what the skills were. I think if I bring up crew, I can get a better look. Increases reviving others. Oh no, so it's actually trouble that I want to repair things. Yeah, okay. I mean, he was in the middle of doing other stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, that's way faster. Good job. Oh, Hillholm's dead. Okay. That sounds like a job for Alpaca. Wasn't there something else to repair? No? Okay. See, we actually had somebody like die. The difficulty level is pretty nice. Ooh. Alpha just went down and got right back up. Why are we taking... Did we lose our shielding? Oh yeah, these things are like destroyed. These things are like destroyed. I think we're gonna have to put up that titanium. Welcome new difficulty level. Feeling it. The heat is on. Anyways, that's my stories about weddings. I don't know why there's no sound effects right now. There we go. Just be patient. They're coming. Well, 44,000 experience feels good, that's for sure. And some more skill points I'll do something with. 50 new ornaments. There it is. Okay. I'm assuming that we might have gotten more from other places. Okay. All right. Great. Oof. Yeah. Feeling that guy. I'm not sure. I love the aesthetic of the power armor, but maybe it's not what I want. Actually, the protection is pretty solid, except for toxic. Do I want more life force? Bleeding status. Toxic resistance. Eh, okay. Maybe that's why I was doing it, huh? Even though that's 1% there. It's really maybe not the best. I'm gonna assume that as you get higher. 31%. Ugh. But your chance to resist bleeding and poison, which, especially poison, it's kind of nice, I guess. And like these people don't need points in anything else, so. Resistance to fire. Eh. Pierce resistance is already pretty decent. Alpaca got 2 levels. Oh no, you just got a perk apparently. I don't know how to tell him. I don't care. Why won't this notification go away? Okay, whatever. I don't care, man. Oh, because you have a new slot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just... We'll get there eventually. You know what? Sure. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't do anything for you because you're alpaca. You know what? That actually is something you might use. Or at least benefit from. Get you some more resistances, some more pork slots. I should have put that in something else. What was I thinking? Don't mind me. That's pretty nice. Do I have that on more people? I feel like I should have that on more people. Especially like... Copycat's nice. That's nice. Let's take this off. For combo boost. I mean, combo boost is pretty solid. I don't know what I was doing without it. Where is it? You don't... Why don't you have copycat? But you do have copycat. Why? Where's copycat coming from? From Boy Scout? Okay. Well, I guess that's why. Well, so, c'est la vie. You have copycat, you have combo boost. Perfect. You have combo boost. Do you have plumber? Oh. Thick-skinned? Okay, nice. You don't have copycat. Okay, so some of these people were kind of set up correctly, I guess. Sure. We might need that extra revive, actually. Maybe I should be focusing that more. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna change the armor plating on this because that seems to be a little more important than it was about 15 minutes ago. All right, so I did switch out all these walls. I fixed the paint too because I really like that sleek back kind of white color scheme that we have going on. Anyways, as you can see here, I did double up these. This guy's actually backwards. Can I, hold on, let me fix this. It's really important to me. There we go. Anyways, so we did double it up here. And each one of these has twice as much health. So for those who aren't good at basic math, that's now 4 times the protection that we had previously around our gunners, plus twice as much protection around these other areas. So hopefully that will make a huge difference in our ability to take shots and maintain our walls. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, those fortress missions are a lot of fighting. And we still withheld pretty well. So I'm not super concerned about that, but... Anyways, what else do we have going on out here? No, I'm not interested. Look, unless you got something really great for me. Luckily not the... Oh, come on. Well, you just want me to drive there? I can do that. I can do that. Just a real quick drive. We get 50 ornaments at. Should get us pretty close, I bet, to getting another long shot, which I really wouldn't hate. Especially now that we kind of need them a bit more. Yeah, this will be fine probably. There's our guy over there. I already spotted him. Thank you though. Well, we're going this way apparently. I mean, there is a road plan, so it should be easy for me to follow. But now, what are you seeing? Is it the damn blimp? Oh, it's the blimp. Shouldn't even acknowledge it. I knew it was the blimp. Got these peeps over here just waiting. They just cannot wait to attack this truck. And honestly, who can blame them? Okay, you keep driving. I don't know if you're aware, but people are trying to kill you. So keep driving. There we go. Got them for you. Some of them are all set themselves on fire. They self-immolated. That's great news. Okay, we're just gonna watch it spin. While we shoot slug storms into ourselves. Don't ask questions, just go with it. Sir, I'm trying to do something right now. You are very much in the way. Okay, can we do something about this? This is ridiculous. At least we're catching up because he's driving into somebody as well. Holy moly. The nonsense. Sure. Wait, do you not have a driver? Do not let them board anybody. I will be very upset about that. Trouble. Go ahead and repair that. Not that I particularly care, but... I mean, this definitely feels a lot more heated. It feels a lot more life and death than it was. I swear to God, if it's the blimp. I don't see the blimp anywhere. Oh, it's not. Eh. Okay, well, we're not making a pit stop for that, so. The shields seem to be holding up really well. Which is good, because, like, these towers are already getting destroyed. You guys fight them. I'm going to try to slow down if I can find the key. They're fighting each other. They forgot what they were supposed to be doing. Which is fine, I guess. Can't tell if they're just weaving or if their driver died. Either way, we're pretty close to the fort, so. I don't care about those either. Or maybe we do, I don't know. Some nuke ornaments, alright, I'll take them. Apparently there's enemies around, but we're too busy staring at other enemies. I don't know what's going on. Slug storm them. There we go. Get them. Get him with that old slug storm. Don't let them get close. Teach them a lesson. Idiots are shooting each other instead of focusing on me. I'm the real threat. God, I love this game. Don't get me wrong, I loved absolutely steamrolling them. But I also kind of enjoy the fact that this feels like a challenge again instead of more of a chore. Sometimes it was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I guess. I'm just gonna be in the way. These pests are like gnats flying around you. Now I feel like I'm actually being attacked again. It's good to see this game is still getting minor quality of life stuff that it needs, you know, that's really impacting gameplay. Hillhome no longer trying to think for himself. Like, I don't need you to think for me, Hillhome. Okay? Just do what I tell you to do. Also, you can't hear me use the excuse anymore that he's just doing it to me, and now it's definitely my fault. So far this episode, all I've done is do things for the rewards, which is fine. But let's actually do like an objective for objective's sake. How many of these guys do I have? Enough. Fantastic. All right, bad news for people who love slug storms. I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and put this golden shot on here. I still think... Ooh, where's the right spot for you? We'll put you there. I still think that maybe I should be raising this up a little bit. Could I be doing that easily? Maybe. Let me see here. What if we took all this out, all of it out? Because we do have just like blocks, right? I mean, obviously I'd want like a titanium block. No such thing. Okay. Obviously I meant this way, right? Doesn't really seem to fit size-wise. That was my main concern. So we could just look at this guy. You're an 8x8. We have 6x6. Do we have like a 4x4? Yeah. We could do that. Why not a little higher? Now if I do go back to specialty blocks, go back to watchtower, you let me set that there. That height I think would be meaningful to hopefully not shoot into each other so much. Maybe not. Maybe this is all just a pipe dream. The real question is if I do this, oh, look at that. Look how narrow that is. Can I put stairs there so they can actually get up there? Because if I can't, then there's no point to any of this. By stairs, of course, I mean a ladder. Don't be silly. This is what I save you from when I'm cutting out the parts where I build. All right. No, it says nope. They can't get up there. They're not allowing that. What if I got real sloppy with it? Oh my god, you would allow that. But the problem is if I want to do it over here then that's not longer walkable. Damn, okay. Alright, let's just revert then. You saw me try. Solid college effort. I mean, I could do other things, right? I could have him climb up from the back. I guess this way. I don't know if it's really worth all that effort though. Alright, it's 30 minutes, but let's do something objectively more important. Alright. Is that what I want? I mean, I can't really take another fort or anything, fortunately. I mean, the answer is no, I don't really. Ooh, 100? Advanced Badlander gear. We haven't even been up there. Like, I do kind of want to help Koi, just so we can do that. There's not like a... I mean, I guess that's not a terrible track out there. Alright, fine. I could potentially be halfway done saving them by now if I would have just pooped and got off the pot instead of just waffling around about flaming skull ornaments and other things I don't need. Did I not change? Oh, I reverted it back, you idiot. I was gonna say my third long shot. You didn't save that change. Oh well. We'll be okay probably. Let's kick it up into nitro. We gotta get out there. We gotta save Koi. Whatever shenanigans that involves. Really wish I had a third gun right now firing. Okay, well. There you have it. Get him, macaroni. We need to get you leveled up. Keep a keen eye on Alpaca here, see if he spots any relics. As my camera jumps around. Sandworms have just appeared magically, I guess. I don't remember them being there, but okay. They're very upset about something I'm doing. Okay, I think they're coming. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, he does have a base right there. For some reason, I feel like I can't start taking bases again until I help Koi, so... Alright, well, whatever. They're managing that for me. It's very kind of them. There's that guy up there, which I'm... Yeah, we've done that one. Like 3 times I've been up there, so... Don't see Alpaca noticing anything yet. There we go, music's kicked over so we can speed it back up. As you do. D rank, couldn't care less, get out of here. Then I'm almost immediately going to make it rain over here so I can not deal with this. Whatever nonsense is a worm, there's lightning storms, there's all kinds of just falling rocks everywhere. I can't be bothered with this. My god, is there enough going on here? Like, Koi's not worth this kind of headache, that's all I'm saying, you know? Why are there rocks falling out of the sky? What is happening? What is happening here? Can you hop in there fast enough? Perfect. I like that I actually have to care about people's healing again. Ah, some much needed assistance. My balloon lies in ruin, but my wheels remain intact. Rid me of these brutes and escort me back to safety. Yeah, sure. Like, I almost thought about getting rid of the healing bed because I was like, why? I don't use it. You know, it's just taking up space and probably weighs a lot. So it's glad to have it back. All right, let's get serious about killing people. Let's focus on somebody that you can hopefully fire at. Nice. Okay, if you guys could... There you go, nice. Focus on the person that's standing right next to us. I love it when you do that. Gunner? That's not who I meant. I thought that was the driver. But whatever, it's fine. We got him nonetheless. Alpaca, if you could save your friend Afua. He surprisingly went down. Right back up. Perfect. Whoa, Macarena. I don't think he's gonna pull through. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. It's supposed to be getting to that healing bed. I don't feel like he's getting to that healing bed at all. There he is. Let's go ahead. Can you stop being on fire? And start playing them healing beats for people. So we're definitely feeling the heat again. Oh, they're busting me up. You know, I think we actually have to call in reinforcements. Hopefully they're just as dangerous. Oh, that's impressive. Okay, you definitely need to be getting new gear. Jonas? Your name's Jonas? Good job, everybody. Brilliant. Now that they're dealt with, we can begin our journey back to safety. If I may request, stay close and fend off any threats. Yeah, well, about that. Hold on. There's things happening. Things that gotta need dealt with. Fix the water. Because you can't put out the fire. And we are on fire. Can you put out fire? Are you good at fire? Hold on a second here, Koi. We got some things we gotta deal with. Okay. Look at our fence, our walls are still already broken. 4 times as strong as they were. Let's see. Can you also put out fire? There's only 1 fire station, so I'm gonna assume that's a solid no. But that fire's taking a long time to put out. Maybe this is a good time for trouble. Just to play his rain dance song? I mean, that's what it's there for. Never mind. Where's Koi at? Let me ask you, dude, I have no idea where you are right now. Okay, just give me a second. I'm currently like on fire. There's things more pressing than just holding your hand. More pressing than just holding it. There you go. He's still trying to put out that fire. The surprisingly, the fuel tank went out on its own. I'm not going to ask too many questions about that. I really have no idea where he is. Okay. I found him. Got the map back. Where are we going? Back up there? Okay. Sure, that'll be fine. They just like throwing rocks off up there? So is that just as a screw you? What's happening? It's just like kind of constantly crumbling. Is that supposed to be the idea? That doesn't seem like a great place to build a base. You know, if it's constantly falling apart. Oh yeah, no, I think it's just constantly falling apart. Sir. Sir. The base is this way. Can we go that way? What? Sure, we'll go completely around for no reason whatsoever. Koi, this is why I can't stand you. I don't know why I bother. Literally ever rescuing this guy. My real hope is that he'll actually start trading me like flaming skulls and nuke ornaments and stuff that I actually want. Before you even comment, it's just because he didn't want to get crushed by a boulder. I don't care. I'm in charge here, not him. That's what I tell myself, so I sleep better at night. Boy doesn't tell me how to live. I tell him how to live. I'm a big boy. Alright. Probably should put you back there. Light them up. Or have shit break immediately if that's fine too. Where the hell did Koi go? Oh, he's up there. Okay. He's up there where I can't protect him. Perfect. Is there a border on there? Yeah, I think the border's been dealt with. Now Koi wants to drive. Okay. That's it. I think he's about to die anyway, so. I mean, honestly, we're not too far. This episode's been longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Very nice. The long shot softened him up. The long shot did all the real work. Don't let the gatling gun there take credit. What were you even doing out there? Oh, the damn sandworms. Like you thought you got rid of us. Alright, awesome. Speed this up and get out of here. Koi has places to be. He's got a job he's got to go do so he can get captured again. Okay, it's very important that he runs out there and immediately drives into the enemy. That's where all the best trading is, I'm sure. Is he on fire? What the hell happened there? Don't stray too far from you. Hey, dickbag, you're in the base. God, I can't stand him. He's worse than the wormologist guy. The guy just wants an excuse to go out there and, like, touch worm vomit. It's just a weird fetish. He's not actually, like, studying it. He just wants to, like, feel it in his fingers. Weirdo. I'm onto these people. They're all a bunch of weird psychopaths. Exactly. I don't like me either. Nice. We got some spare keys. Wow, I couldn't care less about that. I must apologize again for any headaches I've caused. You are a headache, and any assistance, as always, I deeply appreciate. Good work rescuing him again. Seems unlikely he will learn to stay away from trouble anytime soon, however. Yeah. Speaking of trouble, we need to be paying close attention to the Oriole's plans. With his remote-controlled zeppelins and his network of propaganda speaker towers, he's been able to acquire such a huge reach over the Badlands, all while hiding in the safety of his walled-off stronghold. Trader Goy has given us some valuable intel, which may help us get within the walls. Yeah, sure. Turns out that if you take bases, you can just keep expanding. Wow, thanks. There are some hatches around the base of the mountain under the refuge. If we can get there with our engineers and those hatches, we'll be able to sabotage the gate controls. Once they've done that, when we are ready, they'll be able to activate the gate controls and you can drive right in. The Order has always had a lot to say through his propaganda speakers and his truth bombs. Let's see how much he has to say when you're right up and personal. Yes, exactly. Let's go ahead and get that beefiness up because you can barely walk. And then I do want to actually see if we can get you something better. Because you're getting shot up and killed kind of instantly. Just, you know, like no bueno. Really decreases your gunning range, which kind of sucks, especially in the gun you're using. I'm willing to bet this does the same. that's a huge difference in defense, and it's been noticeable. Can you continue to wear anything else? No. You already have the boots. Okay, well, it's definitely a big help. No, I'm not sure. I still think there might be better armor for us. Regardless, though, it's definitely time to wrap this up. We got Koi back. Koi, do you even have... Or is not even here trading? Whatever. Well, I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy day to watch me play this game, which has quickly become one of my favorites. So thank you so much for being a part of that. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I do hope to see you again in the next episode as we draw even closer to beating this game. Bye-bye.